Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the Royal Court expansion. Alright, so last episode, Bohemian declared war on us, or that might have been the episode before that, since the last one was so short, and we're starting to get it done. We're at 21% here, just need to get this back and then go after that capital of theirs. So I had a few people ask about the Prince Bishop over here, if we could arrest him. We cannot arrest him and take his titles. That would be, I mean we could, but that would be considered tyrannical, and we don't really have a good chance of doing so anyways. But yeah, can't imprison him. He does not committed a crime. With the fornicator, this just reduces our opinion with him, or our opinion of him. Can't revoke his title or anything without that being tyrannical. So we can't deal with him. Also, another thing that was brought up was in regards to our son. Two things. First, that he is a knight, and thus there is the chance that fighting as a knight he could die, and thus we might want to, forbid him from fighting. But we're not going to do that because I don't typically forbid my characters from fighting. I just let them fight, and if they die, they die. Now, given if we were in a situation where we only had one heir and he dies, and then it's going to hurt us pretty bad, then in that case, we probably would not want him fighting as a knight, but I like to allow my children to fight, allow them to, as adults to go out there and get the increased stats that they can get. If we want to get those fighting traits, like the Blade Master and that kind of line of traits, then you gotta let them fight. So we're gonna let him serve as a knight with this high prowess, or decent prowess, I should say. He should be all right. He shouldn't die. But again, if he does, he does. If he gets injured, he gets injured. So with us having 3 backup sons, I'm not too concerned about it. So yeah, we're going to let him serve as a knight. The other thing that was asked was about giving him a county so he can start going, getting experience and going down his perk tree. We'll do that after we finish this war because I don't really want to give up one of our counties because we are hurting our money really, really bad. So I don't want to give up any counties right now. We need all the money we can get. So maybe after this war is over, we'll consider giving him a county. Of course, we're not going to get any counties from this complex, so it'll have to be one of our 8 here. So we're currently doing the siege here. Oh yes, there's one more thing I had to do here because they had another son, guys. He was just born recently, the 9th of February, so this year, and they got another son. So we're going to try and take him out. We'll see what this percentage looks like now that we got the new agent. We have this strong hook on her. We can try with her and see if... Yeah, she actually would accept that. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get her in, and that should increase it. Yeah, we're pretty high now, so I'm not even going to bother looking for any further secrets. 86% is good enough for me. So yeah, we'll try and take out his new son. That'll be 3 of his children that we've killed. And this is the man that's helping us out in our own conflict, defend our territory. It's just horrible. Horrible, guys. These guys are running a little bit low on supply. We'll have the siege done in 3 months, though, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll have to see what their troops do. I assume they're going to march back over here. We were not able to sway our vassal there, unfortunately. Yeah, they're up to a good number of troops here now. 8,000. The Hungarians are over here helping them. So they're back up to our numbers. When you count our allies here. So that's not good. We'll have to see what they do. They're not sieging this location down, which is interesting. You think that's what they would do here. 2 secrets have been exposed. All just surrounding these characters cheating on each other. Our vassal here. Okay. Well, yeah, might as well imprison her. We granted her a county. She is over here. So we granted her a county, and we don't want this to impact our own level of devotion, so we'll go ahead and arrest her. And from there, we could then ransom her. She's going to have a negative opinion just from us arresting her, of course, but yeah, we need the money, so let's go ahead and do that. These people want to keep cheating on each other and getting arrested and paying me, then that's fine. That'll get us through a few more months of the war. And we just about have that done. Excellent. So that's done. We're now at 41%. We need to collect up some supplies, and then we're going to go into their territory, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go into their territory. Why is that considered a hostile army? Can't attack them apparently, but... Okay. So yeah, we'll start moving over here. Let's see what they're about to do. They're on the move though. Yep, they're definitely on the move now. Alright, so let's go over. We want them to attack us somewhere defensive or behind a river. We'll see what we can do here. Kind of slowly move our troops over here. They are now sieging this location, which will be done with that in 5 months. This is I think a plains, yeah, so we won't get any defensive bonuses there. And they would vastly outnumber us. Yeah, vastly outnumber us. That was the quickest way to get there, this way. Okay. That's if our ally doesn't help, which now they're going over this way, probably to attack that location again. And if we were to go over here and go after the capital while they went to this location, then they would easily take that before we ever got close to taking the capital. So is this about the... Yeah, this is about the assassination here. So we could do the local bird trainer, could, you know, deliver this gift here. That'd be 50 gold, and that will increase the success chance, get it up to 95%. If it's successful, 70%. Or we send it ourselves, in which case we'd be getting ourselves involved. We don't really have to do this. 86% is already pretty high as it is. And we don't really have the money for it, so we're just going to say it's too risky. Yeah, we just won't be able to do that. But yeah, I think it might be better to try and attack these guys again. Try and get the war score up higher and force them to retreat while we go after the capital. I think that's the better option. So let's instead have them all start coming back and see what they do here. Because again, I assume they're coming after this location here again. So I think it would be best to come fight them. Yeah, we're going to try and fight them over here. And they might even attack us right there. We'll have to see what happens over here. Alright, so they're going into the forest there. Well, if he doesn't come over here and help us, then we're in trouble. Because I don't know that we can win this without any defensive bonuses or anything. What we could do is take off behind the river here. See if they'll attack us across the river. Yeah, let's do that. See what they do here. Okay, so now they're not entirely sure what they want to do. We did gain another stress level, and that's because our friend, the prince here, our friend and cousin died. Alright, so again, we've been overwhelmed with stress. I doubt we'll get another positive one here. Alright, so I'm not sure what they're doing. But remember, when they're in our territory, they are taking attrition. And we might be taking attrition too, just simply because it's winter. That's what it seems like. Yeah. Because they are losing supplies, despite the fact that we have enough supply in the region. Now, right there, we don't. Oh no, we do there as well. I think it's just because of the winter. I think we're getting hit by the winter penalty here. Supply loss in provinces affected by winter is -5. So you lose it no matter what. It's just winter fighting is a lot more difficult these days. So here we could get the forest bonus. I'm wondering how low they are on supplies though. Yeah, they're better supplied than we are. So if we attack right now, we'll be the one getting the penalty. Might be better to just wait until winter's over and get our supplies back up. And I guess we also just got a martial perk, which will allow us to get the gallant trait, which is a great trait to have. We'll go and get this, and then we'll take a look at it in our character. So yeah, we now have the gallant trait, which is right here. That gives us a 2+ on the martial, 4+ on the prowess, increased prestige, and increased attraction. So yeah, we're at 33 prowess now and 21 martial, which is excellent because all that did get reduced when we got gout. Got to get rid of the stress here, but no money to do so. So yeah, we'll just wait till the winter's over here. They won't be able to get the siege completed in time. Also, another thing about our son fighting as a knight, he's not actually fighting as a knight right now because he came of age after the war already started here, and therefore he's not in the army. We'd have to raise him up. So he's not actually fighting right now. Oh, Lord. Damn it. Alright, so it got revealed. So that's really bad, because now we can't do it, which means we're going to probably have to wait 10 years to try and complete it again. Okay, so we're just going to abandon it since it was revealed. So that's really unfortunate. That went down that way. But he is so young that 10 years from now we can try it again. So we'll try and take him out. 10 years from now, which is about 1097. Just got to try and remember when he's about 11 or so. Yeah. When he's about 10 and a half, 11, we'll try and take him out again. Alright, so we need to get the Spy Master doing something else. Supporting schemes, and we don't have any schemes going. So we could continue finding secrets here for later use, but 10 years from now, yeah, the whole situation there will change, so we don't want to do that. Probably just have her go ahead and start looking for secrets in our own capital, Krakow, and see if we can't find who murdered our wife. Alright, so yeah, at this point, we just gotta wait. It's interesting that he's not getting hit by the supply here. At least we can't see that he's being hit. Yeah, he's well supplied. Plus 17. We're not well supplied. It's a mild winter here. Yeah, it's mild in both these locations. Alright, well, the snow is melting. And so we'll be able to get our supplies back up. Because, yeah, we were in a worse supply situation than they were. They have 4 months left. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these guys moving. To attack. Hopefully we'll get that done before they finish the siege up. Hoping they also get their supplies up in time, because that's what we waited for. So maybe in May is when we'll attack. I think that should give us enough time to get it done. There's 2 months left. Alright, so this countess here, she wants Lambert to come visit her. Okay, why not? Of course he'll be there. Lambert make himself a new friend. You have 53%. Since I don't control that war target, that is going to be ticking up for us. And they're already moving to attack here. Are we ready to attack? Yeah, we're ready to attack. Alright, so let's go after them. This will be a big battle here. Because I assume these troops will move over here. Yep. And chances are even. Now, they are in debt. I knew the debt would eventually get to them. One of these armies is low on supply. I'm not sure. Yeah, this guy's well supplied, so it's not him. Now, we will be defending the forest. I think they'll have maybe slightly more numbers than we do. We are the commander, though, so, excellent commander. And thus, I think we should win this, but it's going to be close, guys. Very close. Our knight in count has been injured. Yeah, I think we should get the win here. This guy decided not even to engage, which means we should have had the numbers there, sending more troops in there. Okay. We're able to sway that count. Do we want to let him do it one more time? I guess we'll take a look, see what the chances are. Yeah, might as well let him do it one more time. Espionage lovers. So she uncovered a secret held by my son and heir, Mieszko. Well, that's interesting. At first, I didn't even know that was Mieszko. I thought that was us. He looks so much like us. He's got this beard now, though. Who is he in love with? Judith. Oh, wow. He's into the older ladies. Yeah, he's into this. She's 53 years old, quite a bit older than him. He knows he has to wait a long time before he'll be married. But yeah, he chose Judith here, 53 years old. All right, well, you can't control who you love. So that's the secret we found. That's not the secret I was looking for. And we did finish up that battle, which was a victory, though it looks like they're going to attack us again here. Okay, so now it's 10,000 against 2,300. That's not going to go well for them. The Lambert is back, and we were able to capture this mare here. Let's take a look at this battle, see how we did. We lost 667, they lost 3,800. Yeah, that's pretty good. Increase the war score by 21%. We're now at 77%, which I think we only need to get up to 90% to win the war, since we have that perk. So let's take a look at how our knights did. Count continues to do very, very well. Killed that guy there. We'll see who did these kills here, because I'm curious. Yeah, doing really well here. Let's take a look at the events. And he killed him. Okay. Again, fantastic knight that we have there. And he killed this guy. Okay. It's a good job, guys. Yeah. Did pretty good in that battle. Killing a vast number of troops compared to what they killed. 600 something to 2,800. That's really good. And then we get to engage their other army in a separate battle, giving us more war score, and thus the war is now over. We didn't have to go after the capital because of these two separate battles. So that was not wise on their part. I don't know why they maneuvered that way. That didn't make any sense. We lost 99, they lost 2,300, so that's worse, much worse for them because they were so vastly outnumbered. That went very, very well here. We do have some captives, 2 prisoners here, and none of them are affecting the war score, so we can safely ransom them without any concerns. Now let's go ahead and ransom, probably just ransom both, unless they're really good. I guess we can take a look at him real quick. He's a decent prowess, but yeah, not super impressive. Probably just ransom them because they're mares, so they're worth some good money here. That's 60 gold right there. So we'll get the money real quick before we end the war, and then we'll make peace. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and make peace with them. Enforce our demands, which is going to get us 532 gold. And then we'll also get, we got a little bit of prestige here. It's not much. And he loses the claim. I assume he has more claims. And did I not hit it? Oh, okay. He just hasn't accepted it yet. There we go. So we now have money, finally. First time in a long time. So let's go and disband our armies. We'll see if anybody's attacking us up here. Nobody is. Okay, because then we'll raise them back up here to get that taken care of. Can't hold court, but let's first spend some money. All kinds of things I want to do here that we've been wanting to do and haven't been able to. First of all, we need to increase our numbers here. Yeah, definitely want to increase our numbers. We'll increase the pikemen up by a little bit, and also our light cav. Maybe one more size here, actually. All right, and then we'll want to get something constructing here in the capital. So we could improve something, but obviously we want to get something new before we improve anything. We already have the barracks line, the pastoral lands, and the manor houses. And out of those, I probably would have built all those, except for this one. I don't think we would have went with the manor houses. It gives you good gold, but yeah, I like some of the other benefits that we could have got from other things. Yeah, it does give you a good chunk of gold from that one. But over here, I feel like you got to get the walls and towers. This is the capital. This is where everybody's going to go after and attack. You want a higher fort level, more garrison. So yeah, I think we should go for this one here. It also will give us some advantage whenever we fight here, but I don't think you get advantage for some time. Yeah, not until you get up to level 5, so that's not anytime soon. Yeah, let's go and construct this here, just to get the fort level up higher, just so it takes longer for them to take our capital. Could also have went with the duchy building. That would have been an option as well. Alright, so we constructed that there. We need to deal with the stress here. Yeah, just dealing with a lot of stress. So let's go ahead and call on Hunt. That'll decrease it by 63. That'll be pretty helpful. So we'll do that. And won't build a whole court until the hunt is over. Alright, so we've reduced the stress level. Excellent. And we're building up our men-at-arms, which is going to be super helpful. Again, we can get rid of this guy here. We're not going to do that until we're actually ready to build a new men-at-arms. It's 100 men. Why not keep it for now until we're ready to use that slot for something else. We won't increase the size of it or anything like that. So we ran into poachers. Obviously, you've seen this event many times. This is an old event here. So we can say they will hang and their villagers will pay. We'll get some money, but lose popular opinion. You can say you all seem to be excellent bowmen. We'll get the poacher training, increasing our own prowess, which would be helpful, I suppose. And we're always trying to get a prowess up for this character. Or you say the animal is blind along with the fines for their lives, in which case we have a 47% chance that we'll gain money and prestige, or 52% chance we'll have some penalties. So let's just go with this one here, increasing our rouse up to 35. And if we get raided again, we'll be able to fight him this time. Our counselor has died from his wounds. Okay. And that'll allow us to put somebody else in place here where we actually have a much better marshal here who really likes us. Now we have 2 slots open up. And I guess we could put somebody over here now because we're not using her for that one task anymore. So, yeah, I think we'll probably replace her. But let's put him in place here for marshal. And then we'll just want whoever's our best at intrigue, which would be either one of these 2 characters, frankly, although he's really good at the diplomacy. So we might want to put somebody else into the stewardship position. Yeah, like this guy. And thus move him, and he's on the 11 intrigue, over to this position because there's nobody better for that. So yeah, we'll go and replace. It's not that guy, it's this guy here. So we're going to replace her. And then we'll get our best steward over here, and he just won't have a position, unfortunately. All right. So are we currently swaying anybody still? We still got this guy going, our chancellor. Again, we'll do it one more time. We've already been working on it, so might as well let's finish up there. We could declare war again, but let's let our troop numbers build back up, and we're also building up the men-at-arms, and I kind of want a little period of peace as well to try and earn some damn money here, which is one thing we constructed in our capital isn't going to help us with money. So getting some prestige from that, excellent. Lost some stress. So we can now hold court. We're going to take a look and see what we get here. Hopefully get some good ones. The cadastre. My lord, my steward Dark Marson speaks up. I propose a cadastral survey of all the counties you own. Improved knowledge and mapping of your land will certainly increase its prosperity. You do this for tax purposes, basically. So this will cost 190 gold. He'll start working on it, so it takes several months to complete. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. 190 gold, that's really expensive. We don't really have it. But maybe it might be really advantageous. So let's do it. It'll put us in debt, and we'll be in debt for a while, actually. So that's not good. But the next petitioner is that Prince Bishop. He has come to my court with 2 guards, dragging a woman between them. He tells me an abortive attempt by the prisoner to steal from one of the tithe barns in his Prince Bishopry. Normally this matter would have been resolved locally, my liege, but this thief insisted on her right to appeal to you directly. I looked towards the prisoner and gestured for her to proceed. I know it was wrong, my lord, but we are starving, and he's taken too much from us. So you say thievery is wrong, but so is extortion. And if we did that, we get opinion penalty pretty much just with that one Prince Bishop. And then, or I guess, technically we'll get it with all the, any theocratic ruler, but he's the only one that's important in that regard. But we'll get control growth and popular opinion bonus. And we'll lose opinion with him. We instead say, is the church not supposed to feed the poor? And then he'll get the pasture building there. All right, well, that's nice. You just get a building constructed. He'll lose opinion, and we'll get even higher penalty, opinion penalty with the church, or we can just imprison her. Which I guess the question is, does she have any money? Because if she had some money, we could ransom her. So no, she does not. That's for 10 years. I mean, it's not that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be all that helpful. We'll just imprison her. Last one is royal service. This is our vassal, the Countess Grasses. Approaches the throne with a young man in tow. My liege and king, she spouts. My acquaintance seeks the honor of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. He smiles weakly, though I'm only a middling swordsman. I hope to learn much in your service. I mean, he's great when it comes to martial score, and he's better than half of our knights probably. So yeah, we'll definitely let him come in here, and because we're galleons, we're gonna lose stress too, so that's gonna be super helpful. So yeah, I think we'll definitely do that. We could also make him a bodyguard. Suppose that would be an option. Yeah, we're gonna do this one, and anything to help decrease our stress is great. All right. Now, we haven't taken the develop the capital yet, even though we have the diligent trait, and that's just because of the stress, guys. Oh, we lost our court tutor. All right, she was court tutor for a long time. I want to say we did have characters learning languages. So yeah, that's a problem. We'll have to appoint somebody then. Yeah. So let's go ahead and find somebody to take the court tutor position. We've got this woman here. She would be good. So let's put her in that position. And then we'll have to restart any education here, which I want to say that we had him doing it. Oh, he's already studying language, so it didn't stop. I thought it would have got canceled, but that was not the case. Okay. And then, of course, Lambert's not old enough to do that yet. And he'd probably have trouble with it anyways because of that trait. Oh, no. Our horse is sick. She walks out of the stable, dragging her legs and hanging her head. There could be no doubt that she's sick. The stable master assures me there is a cure to be found for what ails her, but it comes at a hefty price. Yeah, we're going to pay. We're so far in debt right now. So we've been invited to a feast. We haven't been to a feast in this entire campaign, I don't think. So yeah, we'll go to a feast. Get some opinion boost with our vassals. Yeah, we are deep in debt right now. Call to war. So what is this? What is this conflict? Something minor and small? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll always accept wars typically because you don't want to lose the fame. Doesn't mean we're actually going to help in it, which in this case we will probably not. I don't even think they'll need our assistance. So yeah, we will not get involved in it. Mutual Spirits, this is a feast event, and we've seen this event many times, past campaigns. Just get a nice opinion boost with that Countess. But yeah, it's going to take us a long time to get out of this debt here. The debt is quite bad. Oh, another feast event, Words of War. So this is with that one count who likes us quite a bit over here. He's our best knight. He does fantastic in the battles. And what right does he think to have to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is met. What does he know really? And this is going to decrease our opinion with him. But he now knows that we're able to defend our understanding of the martial lifestyle, and we're going to get A+2 on the martial, so that's fantastic. So now his our character's martial skill is at 23. We lost a counselor here. We got a new archbishop. Okay, so that's who died, was the archbishop. He endorses us, his opinion's high enough. We'll take a look at him real quick. It looks like we're still working on this guy here, though. If we do need to increase opinion, which I assume we will have to. Our nephew was taken prisoner. Okay. And our court physician's knowledge has increased. He finally got the novice physician. Right, excellent. Alright, so we're going to take a look at our court here and just see how much money we're getting. We could be getting a bit more if we get that opinion up slightly higher. He is much better with the learning skill. Alright, well that's excellent. So now this will be completed faster for converting the faith. So we'll get it done slightly faster. We got a lot of territory to convert, so that's good. You know, I don't think there's anything else we need to do here. We do need to keep on collecting taxes until we get out of debt. What is our spy master doing? He's still looking for secrets, that's right. We're looking for secrets in our capital. So we finished up the feast, lost some stress. So the stress is in a much better position than it was before. We didn't get a stress event for level 1, maybe because we just got one. That's what I'm assuming. So we're not able to find anything, but we're going to go ahead and have him do it one more time. See if he can't find something there. So we're in debt. We have one of our powerful vassals who doesn't have position, as is always the case. And many titles we can create, but again, we're in debt. He just increased it again. Wow, look at him go. You usually don't see it go up that fast. Like right after he just got the trait, he just boosted it up. So we have better position now. They'll do better in treating us for our gout. That's good. And our children. So we almost have this done here. Let's go and speed this up since we're at peace and just trying to get out of debt. Alright, so we have finished that there. And also, the reason why we got in debt was from this damn thing, so hopefully it works out well for us. My steward, Duke Martson, bows briefly before me and explains with a satisfied smile, "My lord, you might remember that some months ago you invested a large sum of gold into a cadastre of your counties." I do remember. We're still paying that off. "I personally supervise the matter and can proudly say that the job is done." Alright, so every held county, development progress is increased by 35. He'll gain prestige and we'll gain prestige. Yeah, that was not worth it. 35 development, an increase to development, not 35 straight development. That's helpful. Might even tick 1 or 2 counties up to the next development level, but yeah, it's not worth it. That was not worth the amount of money we spent on it. Alright, well now we know for the future what it does. I didn't know. Yeah, like this got us from, we're at 49, so basically it added 35 to that. I would assume that it probably didn't tick up development anywhere. Again, maybe 1 or 2 places got ticked up. I guess you could look at it to see if you actually got it anywhere. Yeah, I don't think we got it anywhere. I mean, it got us closer in some of these occasions. But again, didn't actually help. I mean, that one's almost ticked over. Yeah. They didn't actually even get us a thing of development. It was not worth that vast sum of money we put into it. So now we know for the future we don't want to do that one anymore. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was kind of a waste of money. A lot of money. And we're in debt for a long time because of it. Well, now we know. So he's done with that county. So let's go ahead and get him converting faith over here. And it looks like some of this has already been converted. Somebody did it. One of our vassals perhaps did it. So our vassal has been shown the signs of pregnancy for some time. Okay, so this is just another scandal. Don't know why we gotta be bothered with every little scandal in the court. We don't care. Is there anything we need to be aware of here? We can lawfully imprison this countess here. Where is she located? She's not very powerful. She's pregnant. Maybe that was what that event was about. I thought it was somebody else, but it's a 57% chance of imprisonment. It's not very high. But if we imprison her, we can then ransom her and get some money to try and get us out of debt, so I think it is worth it. Let's try it. And if a 1 count rebels, that's really not that big of a deal. And they did. Okay, so now we have to fight her. Alright, well that's fine. So, secret was exposed here. Okay, so the secret of our son and his lover, Judith, has been exposed. And we can now imprison Judith. And that would... no, that wouldn't decrease Mieszko's opinion of us. I thought it would, but it does not. This is really only affecting Judith. Now, we can say this here, and then it'll increase the opinion of both of them, but yeah, we're not going to do that. So we'll just imprison her, get some money from her. But what's important here is that Mieszko is now a fornicator. He's lost some devotion. And so that's not good. He's also ill. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to see what happens here with our son. He's a fornicator. He's ill. Okay. So it doesn't really matter if he's a knight. He's going to get sick and die some other way. Maybe it's just a mild sickness. He should recover just fine from it. I think he even got good treatment as well. Reduced disease symptoms. Alright, so we'll imprison Judith. And then we'll ransom her out. And also we got this character here. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember arresting her. So we still have to deal with this conflict as well. So let's just turn this down for a second. And what do we want to do? We can gain a weak hook on her. Is there any reason to like recruit her or anything? I kind of just want to let her go because she's the lover of our son. So we'll just let her go. Justice was not done here today. And then with this character here, we don't know who she is, so we don't know her personally, so we'll just get a weak hook. Do we want to recruit her? Nah, she wouldn't do anything for us. So yeah, we'll just get the weak hook here. And that faction, the Liberty faction, has disbanded. We were able to successfully sway the Count. Before we get involved with this war here, let's go ahead and pick somebody else to sway, which probably should be him. Yeah, we'll get him up a little bit higher. This 0.3 gold per month we could be getting. So let's go and sway him. Now let me just take a look at where our children are at here on age. See if there's anything we need to do with them. We can't educate him, or excuse me, have him study a language yet until he's 6. He's already studying a language. Can we pick an education trait for Daniel? Not yet. Need to give him a little bit more time. Alright, so let's go and raise the army up. We'll just raise it up right here, I suppose. And we don't really need all the troops here to destroy the 557. We'll raise them all up, and then we'll just set up how we want it to look here. And then just quickly defeat her. And we got that hook. Excellent. A couple more days here. And she is running off with their troops. Alright, we'll just siege this down real quick. But let's go ahead and split this off. We do not need this large of an army for this task. So we'll just get rid of some of the levies. Get rid of some of the larger ones, I suppose. Just get them down to about, like, I don't know, 4,000 men. Somewhere around there. So we'll get rid of these guys here. Just going to disband them so we don't have to pay for them. Cuts off a lot of the money we were paying for. And then go ahead and go after the one county she holds here. I don't really want to go chase her down, so yeah, we'll just go after her county, get that snatched. Since we're leading it, it should be much quicker. So we have that nice trait there. And looks like he might have actually been able to finish. No, he didn't find a secret, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll just have him do something else. Could go looking for secrets in other locations, I suppose, if we wanted to. But yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll just have him do the disrupt schemes for right now. Again, we got to wait until... Oh, they had a bunch more kids. Are these twins or something? Yeah, they had twins, but they're daughters, so it doesn't cause us a problem here. I'm just surprised that they have been having kids well into their 40s here like this. Yeah, just pumping the kids out. But yeah, just need to take out this one boy here, and then you're good to go for right now, unless they have more kids. I suppose that's a possibility. We'll just have to wait and see. Can't bring our allies into conflict. Obviously, that's unnecessary. And we can imprison this countess, of course. She's betrayed her lord. Now, I don't know where she's going to go. She probably doesn't have enough men to siege anywhere. So we should be good on that front. I'm just going to finish up this siege here. So I'm going to turn it up. Our sister was imprisoned. Is that in Bohemia? Yeah. Yep, the queen was imprisoned by her husband. What'd she do? Did she cheat or something? She's got a friend. Why'd she get imprisoned? And there's really nothing to indicate why she got put in prison. Huh. He's about to die. Yeah, he's near death here. Alright, so the king of Bohemia will die very soon here. And then it'll be... Is he the one taking over? Yeah, I think he's the one that'll take over, though it doesn't say heir to the kingdom. Oh, it's his brother. Well, that's interesting. His brother's going to take over. Do they have their election here? Because Bohemia at one point, was an elective monarchy. I don't remember if they start out at this point in the game with an elective monarchy. Now, somebody asked about our succession. What we have partition. Just regular partition. Can't get high partition just yet. We don't have the tech for it. Just male preference. Really nothing here. Gonna lose all this territory, of course. When we die, we'll be trying to fix that in time. We don't really know who we're gonna have inherit just yet, though. We can move up to a high crown authority, and I suppose we will. Yeah, that'll hit the opinion penalty there, but yeah, let's go with the higher crown authority. It makes sense to get that changed. That'll help us out with the money situation as well. Now, as far as our innovations, we're working on household soldiers. We'll do battlements after that. We'll have this in 3 years. I selected that in the first episode, and apparently I had cut it out or something because somebody brought it up. But yeah, I did it in the first episode. That's what it was already on. I just decided to leave it there. So now we have another faction that was just created, probably from us doing that. Vassals are unhappy now. So she was able to successfully siege here. Well, that's interesting. We'll go chasing after her as soon as we finish there. We are being raided as well. Oh, Lord. Damn it. Yeah, I'm going to be in dilemma here. Which way to go? Should we go south and take her down before she finishes that siege? That faction, or a faction, has disbanded. Can no longer convert faith there. Did it get converted already or something? I think it was right here. It looks like it was already converted. Somebody else did it. All right, excellent. Looks like our vassals are converting the counties here, which is why I don't really mess with it, because they'll do it on their lonesome. So I typically don't really care about it that much. But he were right. We did do holy wars here, so it makes sense for us to help convert the region here. But yeah, usually your vassals will do it. But yeah, you can see this one also got switched, got converted, because that was not Catholic last time we looked here. So I guess we'll do, let me see who's in these locations. See who might want to work on first. I mean, they're all Catholic, so they're likely to try and convert it on their own. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just do that one. All right, so we almost have the siege done, and then we're stuck with, I guess maybe we finish this war. There's a chance that the war will be done, since that's her only county. All right, so we took Casimir out playing with a bow, and to my surprise, he ran into a wounded deer. He had not hesitated in the slightest to bring it down. And so we can say greatness awaits you, Casimir, in which case he'll have this ambitious trait, which for a younger brother can be a dangerous trait to have. I mean, instead of giving him the sadistic trait or the paranoid, we'll just keep him with the ambitious. And again, I'm interested to see who we end up having inherit, because I haven't decided yet. It is not set in stone. All right, so with Siege 1, that was enough to get the 100%. Excellent, so that we can go march up there and attack those guys, though I imagine they're just going to take off. But yeah, let's go and enforce our demands here. I'm irritated. I was just going to let her go for the 50 gold, but now I kind of don't want to. Because I'm all irritated at this point, because she made us do all that. So what we could do is go ahead and... Well, we can't revoke her title because she's not a direct vassal. That's right. She's one of his vassals. Well, that does limit us then. Okay. Yeah, I was going to take her title. But yeah, that will not be an option here then. I could have straight up execute her. We gain stress for that because we're generous. Alright. And we get some dread. So that'd be helpful because I don't think our dread's very high. It's 46. We'll just ransom her. I am irritated. But, it is what it is. And the 50 gold will help. We're still deep in debt. Alright, so let's go now march up this way. Go after him. It looks like we will be engaging him. We will... We'll just go here for right now. And let him attack us. Except for whatever reason, he did want to engage us. I don't know why. He has no chance of winning here. It's kind of strange that he decided to attack us. We can ransom Maria here. Didn't we just ransom her, or was that somebody else? Oh, is this one of her children that we took? Let me take a look here. We ransomed somebody just a minute ago. Yeah, okay, this is her child. Okay, so let's go ahead and ransom her for 10 gold. And with that win there, we're going to get some piety. We're getting some prestige here. We lost 236. They lost 592. Just want to look at the details here. And we were able to get that money back. All right, excellent. So we could try and chase him down. We'll see. He's probably going to go pretty far, I imagine. All right, so because at war we got this event again, which we're going to go ahead and go with the same option before. You know, we're luckily able to get them both. And that's always helpful to have because I'm assuming that we had lost that from the last one. That was a while ago. All right, so he's going far. Let's just go ahead and disband our armies in. And saying we can't disband this army. Why? Why can't we disband this army? Because that army's too close, clearly. Okay. Let's move a little bit further away then. And then that should allow us to disband them. And we have increased our fame. All right, excellent. So that's going to give us another knight and increased opinion with our vassals. All right, looks like the HRE is dealing with some issues here. Yeah, he's got a bit of a rebellion or something. And our ally in Ruthenia is calling us into a war that he's facing. All right, what is this over? This is our cousin who he's trying to get control. Will we actually have to assist here? We might. Damn. Yeah, we just can't get a moment of respite from the conflict here. Well, we can't do anything until we get out of debt. So we'll accept it. But I don't know that we'll go help in that conflict until at the very least we get out of debt. Yeah, I don't want to get the penalty there. And we raise the army up. All right, so that war is no longer able to continue. All right, that's fine. We weren't involved in it any damn ways. The alliance has expired here. Okay, so I'm guessing he died. Yeah, it looks like he died, and his brother took over, and so that's what happened there. All right. Yeah, he died. Our sister is still in prison, and looks like one of his sons, our nephew here, has died from stress. Okay. All right, so now they're just counts, it appears. Yeah, they're all counts. He's got a couple counties. He's got a couple. Okay. We can go in and give a title to our son. I said I would do that, and we haven't done it yet. So we can go and give him a county somewhere. So I looked at all of them, and this one is the worst one. So that's the one we'd want to give him. And interestingly enough, that's the one he's set to inherit. Because remember, kind of limit on what you can give to your heir. You notice we can't give this to our heir because it's already set to be inherited by one of his brothers. So we don't really have any choices anyways. And so it just happens that the one he's going to inherit is the worst one. Of course it would be. So yeah, we're going to make him count here. Of just this one county. And will make us poor and have less troops. But it's important to let him get some time to increase his skills. And all right, so he's joined that conflict. Our nephew has been released here, and I think it's just this war that we're now involved with over here. And it does look like we're probably going to lose this conflict. He will lose this conflict without assistance. Maybe not, though. He has some troops coming down. We're able to sway him, so we probably don't need to do that again. We got an event here about undisciplined recruits. So today I'm reserving the counts as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to his limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. Alright, so this is our count, and he's a knight. Despite his very low prowess, it kind of shows you how bad our knights are right now. And so we can teach him what I know about command, and we'll get 100 martial lifestyle experience. But we're going to gain stress because we're wrathful. This will increase his own martial. He'll get an opinion bonus with us as well. Where's this guy located anyway? Okay, so he's a powerful count. He's got 3 counties under his control. Okay. So we can do that. We can instead say cheer him up after the training is over, and we'll grow closer to getting a friendship with him. But again, because we're wrathful, we're going to get stress. Or we can chastise him for his failure. We'll lose opinion, lose prestige. That's really what our character wants to do, and that'll get us some dread as well. We're going to do this one. Yeah, we're going to do that one. We got some stress to... some room for the stress. Finally. Now, now we're pretty close, again, to perhaps having another mental breakdown here. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, we got a little bit closer to getting the next perk here. Which, remember, we're done with the gallantry. And so now we'll move in, I think, over to the strategist is what we'll move over to. Yeah. So, we can change Prince Mieszko's contract. We can also go and get an alliance with him, which we will. Go ahead and do that. And looks like Lambert needs a guardian. I don't think we're going to do the guardianship ourselves. We'll probably put somebody else in charge here. Yeah, probably put somebody else in charge here. Remember, he's doing the learning education. Our goal here is to have him go to the church. We cannot officially do that until he's 10 years old. That's when you can ask him to take the vows. And we should be able to force him to do it, hopefully. With the pensive and learning education and all that kind of good stuff, he should want to do it anyways. He might be a little bit against it because he's set to inherit land, though. He's set to inherit a county, so that alone will make him not want to do it. So we might have to use the hook to force him into it. We'll see. Again, it's still 4 years before we need to do anything there. Daniel still doesn't have his education trait just yet. And then we have Casimir. He needs a marriage. So I still got to find him a marriage. And I believe he's still currently learning that language. Yeah. All right. So hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. This will have to be the end here. But if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.